Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to the page. My name is Katie, and this is your love and relationships reading. Right off the bat, I know that we are dealing with an air sign. So either Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So definitely there's some dynamics playing in this relationship. The card that I got for you was Mercury retrograde, which means you are kind of pulling back a little bit and things have been kind of slowing down for you. I don't know if in your personal life or you feel in the relationship, things have slowed down. For some of you, you feel like the passion has slowed down and has kind of died out. You are dealing with, this is the world. The world. This is 12th house, the world card. Sorry, I was getting, my mind went to tarot there for a minute. So this is representation of the person that you're in the relationship with. They are very sure of themselves, very confident, doing very well, like in the material world, financially. And there's been kind of this shift a little bit in your relationship because you've been pulling back and they've kind of stayed strong in their convictions. And also I'm hearing communication style too. Some things have occurred where you're kind of pulling back and retreating from wanting to communicate with them, but they're still kind of holding their ground and communicating, which is funny because my eyes were drawn to this card, which air, all about communication. Okay, so we have communication and the Grand Triad, which are very similar cards, right? This one is all about blessings. And what I'm seeing here is that if you can come to the table and start communicating effectively, blessings are going to be coming to you, okay? So let's kind of get some guidance on how, it seems like that's kind of the thing for this month is just communication between you two. Okay. Okay. That's funny. One of the other videos was about communication and I pulled out the canary spirit and I just pulled that out for you too. Which that one's all about kind of communicating your own song, singing your own song is what it says on the card. Okay. Okay. So like I said, we have the canary card. Canary spirit. So sing your own song. You are needing, because you are retreating, that it's not a good thing, right? For the relationship, it's not good for you either because it's making you kind of retreat into your own headspace, which sometimes can be a good thing, but I'm feeling that it's not so much because it's putting you in a place where you are doubting yourself and almost doubting not necessarily your self-worth, but the worth that you're bringing to the relationship. And I can see here that there's a lot to the relationship, a lot of good. So you need to start singing your own song, baby girl, baby boy. But sing your own song, start communicating your doubts, your fears, your hopes, your dreams, all of that kind of stuff. Because it's feeling very, the communication isn't about, it's not about communicating something difficult, like a problem that you have with the person or the relationship. It's just being able to communicate about everyday things. And I feel that this person is wanting to hear, I don't know if they're wanting to hear everything from you, but they're definitely wondering why you've retreated a bit, okay? And I'm not even sure if that's clear to you. Maybe the next draw will kind of focus in on that, why you've kind of retreated. If communication happens, sweet results await. Okay, so that's B spirit. B spirit comes in when you make a choice, you do something that's a little difficult, then you reap the rewards of that. Okay, so the relationship is going to get better if you can start communicating more effectively. You need to remember that you're not alone. This person is committed to the relationship. They want to be like this otter and be with you and, share their life with you. There's just this kind of, I don't know, this thing. Let's see. Okay. I want to see kind of why you've retreated, what you need to work on, and kind of focus on if there's any challenges or anything that you need to be aware of. Okay. Oh, that one came out in another reading too. Okay. It's interesting to me how sometimes cards, they just come out in multiple readings. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so there's a similarity with all of your cards. There is some sort of sphere on all of your cards, and I'm getting this sense that like the sphere is you, that you know the answer, you know what you need to do, even if that's subconsciously. So the first one is the wall, okay? Obstacles. So I'm feeling like the obstacle, again, it's kind of you. It's you, why you've been retreating. Maybe it's because, okay, I'm feeling that there have been some obstacles in the relationship. Not testing the relationship, but you two as a couple have been through a lot. And if you're not a couple, just as of the relationship, right? If this is like friends or platonic or family member, siblings, but you guys have kind of been through a lot, and you've just retreated because you've kind of needed that kind of sanctuary in a sense. But because you've retreated, like you're this part, right? You're not sharing all of you. Like this part's not being shown to other people. You're the only one that can really see it. And so, yeah, I'm curious why you've been retreating. So we have the Watchers, interpersonal. You need to do some inner work a little bit of inner healing. It's not like this deep healing, everyone's talking about, you got to do your work on yourself 24/7 and be the best version of yourself and all that stuff. While I think that's good, that's not what I'm getting here. I'm feeling like you need clarity and understanding of who you are right now. Because of all of these obstacles that have come your way, you've changed and you've shifted, right? And so you need to have a more clear understanding of how those obstacles have changed you as a person, okay? Once you gain that clarity, you're going to have all this light around you, right? You're going to feel lighter than you do right now. Because with this one, so this is the one that represented you, right? There's like all this dark right here. Like it feels very heavy and it's being like drawn down. Where this one, it feels light, like the light's kind of lifting you up. And so once you're able to gain that clarity, you'll be here, okay? Once that has happened, you need to have, okay, this is the crossing. You need to initiate communication with this person, okay? You've got to go along this journey, from the light across here to this other person, and you need to initiate just the conversation, starting to explain to them kind of just what you've been going through, why you've been retreating, assuring them that it hasn't been them, that it's been some things that you've been dealing with and that you've straightened it out, and now your sweet results are here, right? When you go to do that, we have Eye of the Needle. You need to be very, very intentional about the message that you're giving to this person. So you don't need to give them the whole kit and caboodle. You don't need to like pour your entire heart out. Be intentional about what part you want to share with them, what is going to make them understand why you've been retreating, okay? Because that's kind of the big question right now, is why you've been kind of pulling away from them. Because again, they're wanting this, but they're not getting that from you because you're pulling away. Okay, before I move on, I just have to show you all these cards together. See how there's all of the spheres in all of them? Well, I should put them in the order. Let's see, it went this way. I gotta flip-flop them. Okay, so so you've had these obstacles, but if you do the inner work and let yourself shine around here, then you're able to take this walk across the bridge and really have a fine point, the needle eye of the points that you want to make, the points you want to make to this person. So anyways, now I've messed them up again. Okay, I want to do a couple more cards because why not, right? What else does Sagittarius need to know right now? Okay, I'm gonna do one more. So the Sun came out, which is joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. Okay, all right. So I feel like I got one kind of for you and then one for the relationship. So the sun, the joy, enjoyment, this is all the relationship, right? That when you have this conversation, you can get to this place again, okay? Wastelands is kind of where you're at, okay? This is sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. So this is what all of this is talking about, is this inner journey that you need to take. Like, slow down and really ask yourself, like, think about clarity here, precision of language. What you need to do is just slow down and go within and really evaluate everything that you've been through and where you see yourself moving forward in the future, and then communicate the future part to the person that you're with, okay? And that is what's going to lead to so much joy, okay? Because again, they want to be with you. They do. And they want to have the sunshine. You just need to kind of get through this little inward moment that you're having. You just need to work through that and then move on, okay? Sagittarius, this was a great reading. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys back at the channel.